Hello America, welcome back to Today, MonkeyTossTV, Biff Bang Pow News.
For 5 minutes on Tuesday, the internet thought John Krasinski of TV's The Office was being cast as Captain America in the upcoming film. Quickly, everyone came to their senses.
Good, because I feel like Dwight should really get it this time. Comic icon Stan Lee will be cutting the ribbon of the first annual Rockin' Comic Con this May in Los Angeles, which is creating a much more positive buzz than Grant Morrison's Tuesday night diaper orgy.
I thought it was on Thursdays. Anyway, Fantagraphics announced the creation of a new manga imprint. When reached for comment, representatives stated that the publisher, quote, ran out of American books nobody wanted to read.
Superhero couple Hawkeye and Mockingbird are returning to books this year with their own monthly title after much constant pleading from fans of the series. Oh, I'm sorry, this just in. They're fans of Hawkeye and Mockingbird. Who knew?
On Sunday, an Amazon.com glitch resulted in dozens of large graphic novels being heavily discounted, sparking a feeding frenzy among shoppers. This drove many comics up the Amazon's bestseller list, which is the only time that will ever happen.
Now let's drive it over to Danny and Jamie for this week's Retailer Perspective.
I'm right here.
We'll go over there.
Hi, Danny.
We'll use editing.
Hi, Danny. Okay, let's see what the retailers are up to this week. Jamie, what do we got?
Danny, let's start with Punisher Max. This issue is still continuing the storyline with Kingpin. I'm not exactly sure what the continuity is for Kingpin because it appears as though the Marvel Universe is introducing this character for the first time. What I will tell you is that they add a dimension to his personality, his behavior. This is the most vicious, the man I've never seen him more vicious than this.
So is Punisher Max short for Punisher Maxwell?
F*** off, Danny. Let's move on to Criminal from Ed Brubaker. If you loved Brubaker in Captain America and loved him in Daredevil, and I know all of you read this, and you've probably enjoyed the previous Criminal series, this is the final act in this second or third story arc, The Sinners. Criminal will be back sometime after the summer. Brubaker's moving on with another round in Incognito. This is great noir stuff. Highly recommend it. Dark X-Men, it is. Batman and Robin, I love this. I love the writing, and I love the depth that they're giving the characters, especially the apprentice Robin. The little psycho goes off this issue, and you get to see exactly what's happening in this man's head, or this boy's head. This is good. Stick with this time.
I thought Batman was dead.
Does anyone stay dead? I mean, really.
Okay.
I mean, he's back, or there are hints now that Bruce Wayne, actually they were providing an alibi for his disappearance.
Oh.
In this issue, we now get to see that maybe whatever happened to him is survivable, and he'll be popping back in shortly. I mean, after all, it says it right on the cover.
Oh.
Die!
Wish I knew how to read.
That's why we read comic books, Danny. Okay. Rise and Fall is the beginning of the end of the current round of team-ups with Justice League. It began with Cry for Justice, the 7-issue series. If you read the final issue in Cry for Justice, you saw Green Arrow take out the villain. I mean, take him out like they never do. And that's created a rift in the unit, and Green Arrow's not done yet. And this is ramping up the edginess of this DC 4 or 5 act play. Highly recommend you pick this up. Even if you don't know completely what's been going on with Justice League, this heralds in a new direction. And then finally, I know it's not Sorcerer Supreme. I know it's in black and white. I know it's Doctor Strange, and yes, I know it's magic. I loved the first story, and the second story is almost as good, and it's penciled by Frank Brunner of 1970s Doctor Strange fame. Great read.
Mystic Hands of Doctor Strange. Sounds pretty suggestive.
How so, Danny?
I think Matt can tell us more about Mystic Hands.
Women in comics, bro. Women in comics, bro, Tato. Check them out. They're super hot, dude. And they've got great personalities because we want our cake and have to eat it too and then throw it up later because we don't feel good. Let's talk about some positive role models and negative role models in comics. Power Girl, which you may disagree with me, is a very strong feminist character. While this whole situation's happening right now, she's very strong. Her series is great. She has a real personality and character, and she's fun. Lois Lane, who I'm also not a fan of, notoriously, is still a strong female. She's successful in the business world. She's a writer, and she lassoed this fellow in, and she wears the pants in that relationship, so you beat Superman. Good job, Lois. Batwoman, a newer character, is a fun situation. She's strong, she's beautiful, but she's not showing all kinds of stuff. Also, she's a lesbian, so unobtainable. Unlike the rest of these women we could totally get if we wanted to. On the downside, there are some iffy female characters. She-Hulk, whom I love, as you can see, is getting her business on in the courtroom. So she's kind of known through the Marvel Universe as being the lady to go to when you feel lonely. Not the best Marvel. Sue Storm, another person you think might be great, has been in a semi-loveless marriage for 45 years at this point, and doesn't seem to be escaping anytime soon, so good on you, Susie. Also, this last book I discovered yesterday, it's filthy. It's called Tarot, and as you can see, it's filthy. I would pan through the pages, but I can't show you that stuff on film. Needless to say, it's just TNA. It's like pornography. And dude, if you want to look at pornography, read a pornography. Don't do this. This is gross and sad. So, it's a strange paradox of having beautiful women who are also strong characters. You know, girls with a nice paradox. Oh! I'm sorry. Pick of the week.
Geek Street. I mean, Greek Street.
What's it about?
It reinterprets old Greek tragedies as crime comics.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty weird. Pretty great.
Who are some
weird
of
is
the
good.
characters in there?
There's Oedipus, Agamemnon, Medea. I only read the first 2 issues, so I don't really know much about it, but
It sounds cool.
yeah, I want to read it.
We'll just take that copy.
Yeah,
Jamie's not even here anymore.
I know.
And we're not either, so we'll see you later. I'm Matt.
I'm Danny.
We'll be helping ourselves to a little bit of payment, so have a good one. Hey, take the wallpaper. We'll probably need that too.
Come down.
Just rip it.